Sun City is probably the only true Metropolitan-esque maps that we have. There's a couple out there. Alaska. I'm gonna throw Cargo Port out there. It's not Metropolitan, I know that, but it fills that niche. If you're from a military background, we use cargo containers to make up fake villages or towns all the time. So it kind of fits that niche. Now, Cargo Port is a little bit different for a lot of different reasons. You can see over a lot of the structures. In Sun City, you can't because it's a, building environment. Now, what Sun City does that I don't know if there's a lot of other maps that really do it to this scale is that Sun City allows you to get above most people's line of sight and can shoot from above down. Now, yes, there are maps where you have, hills here, mountains there, but, people expect those and it's not the same. These have high rises that you can get above and you can see. And it's really, on the map, these are the only places they can get to. Also, Sun City has two side flanks that are kind of crazy. The 1-0 line, as we can call it, and I'll throw up a little view of it here. And of course, the 7 line, the beach. The 7 line, if you're gonna outflank on the beach, you gotta be fast. You can go through the water, but it might not help you. But if you can outflank on that beach real quick around the sea point, you're good. The 1-0 line here, that's a really unique thing because you don't show up on the map if you're from Team 2 and you're going around. And Team 1 can block it, but if you can get around that flank, you do pretty well. But I've digressed long enough about this map. Let's talk about what these teams are doing. Team 1 sent a detachment, like a regimental detachment, up to the A point. And they were going for blood. Team 2, on the other hand, they had a really good dispersed flank out. The problem with that on a map like this, you have 0 supporting fire to each other. If you have the guys that are in the BC area free, they can't really help out the AB area and you're gonna get in trouble. And this is what we see here is that this detachment moved from the A to the B and from there up to the spawn. But at that point, they really took advantage of that. Now, a bomber, a big bomber that came in could have done something epic and gotten like an 8x kill, but they just didn't. They didn't have the numbers. They didn't have any of that. I don't think they had British on their team. No. But if they would have had a big bomber, they could have taken out a lot of enemy tanks at that time. But all in all, I think this shows you that it's again one of those instances that one team does all the right plays and another team does all the right plays. In any other situation, if it would have been an even spread, this would have been a completely different battle. I don't know who would have won, but since Team 1 went through with this mass and just moved from there, and it's something that I think, sometimes doing a mass movement like that is a death send, but that's because you can get outflanked. In this case, a mass movement like that was kind of instrumental. And you never know what the enemy team is doing. And that could have been, a horrible plan. But it just so happened that it worked out this time. And that's one of the crazy things about this game and tactics in general is that, you can have this great plan, but until you get in contact with the enemy, your plans don't mean shit.